Where to begin? Oh man, where to begin on updating you with where I've been this week. We have a new website that I am proud to, well, no, I'm not proud yet. It looks like crap right now, but soon I'll be proud of it. And we've done a heck of a lot of detecting this week. Yeah, let's start with the detecting.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh, it's hot. I better get in the water.
Depositors. All right, so I'm not going to have much time to talk. I got a lake here, and this is going to be submerged in a minute. So, new type of video we're doing here, and going to see where we get. Now, most of the people who do the underwater videos, they play like ambient music that, like, you know, cats barf hairballs to. So, I'm going to see if I could get some good ambient music for the underwater segment of this video. Meh, meh again. MEH, doing horribly. Pull tabs. There's a coin shortage, but nobody wants pennies. Still searching. That's from dead cat ashes, and that's a fishing thingy. So we're about to move on to another segment in this video, but let's keep the ambient music playing. What do you say? Nickerson Beach. Back when I was in college, way back when, I drove my car on this beach. I was planning a, like, romantic campfire. Oh! And, basically my car got stuck in the sand. That didn't quite work. And I remember just digging and digging and digging and putting cardboard down so I could get traction. That wasn't a good night. Hopefully we're going to have a good night tonight. All right, that's enough ambience right there. We got a coin shortage going on, so we got to do something about the coin shortage. Us detectorists were heroes. Let's stop this coin shortage. We need to work together, collaborate, and go to Coinstar. You know, I've been venturing out and using other detectors lately with the battery problems I've been having with the Equinox, which will soon be solved, by the way. But tonight, this is going to be an Equinox video. If you've never tried night detecting, you're crazy, man. You see, you got the planes going by, you got the sound of the tides. It's like the sounds of silence. You know, Paul Simon sung about them, and well, in a very different way, not in the context of metal detecting, but it's just an awesome experience. Nobody's here. Let's start this night off with a nice low-tone signal. Yep, aluminium. Signal north of 30. I was hoping that was a cell phone. That's what a cell phone can sound like. Hey, it's a piece of pipe. Meh. 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 We are on the coin board with a nickel. We got a quarter signal here, man. Oh, it's been slow going. Really slow going. Everything is deep too, so this is what, if you ever hear the expression sanded in, that's where we're at right now. And I see the quarter, and we are suddenly on 30 cents for the night. Well, I did a spiral where that coin was found, around it, nothing. That was a sporadic drop or push-in. When you're on the beach looking for targets, when you find one, make sure that you spiral out. I would say 80% of the time, I would find a second coin or a second object. All right, about 5 minutes since the last signal, I have another quarter signal. It is a quarter. In other words, it's a quarter. All right, this time we have another signal. It is just a zinkin this time. But hey, second signal might have verification of a patch. Let's go. Well, I'm sad to say that the last 2 coins, that's the limit of that patch. What I think has happened is other detectorists have come here. In fact, every time that I come here, there's a detectorist that's here, and that takes away pieces of the puzzle, you know, as I'm doing right now. So, you know, we're dealing with limited information, but you look at the beach and being able to read the slope of the beach. I personally like to go mid-slope to see where objects fall, because if you're mid-slope, you can swing high and low. I try to do a very slow and wide sweep, and I get pulled one direction or the other. Very faint signal. Could be a quarter. Yeah, it's a quarter. A good sign that somebody has been here recently is that you do the front of the dry. People don't really go too far back when they're metal detecting, but if the front of the dry has been wiped out, yeah, I think this beach has been hit pretty hard. I can't get over how dead this beach is. Both the wet and the dry. I've moved into the dry now. That's a quarter. Thank God. I get off this godforsaken beach. Yeah, this has been hunted thoroughly. So let's decide what we're gonna do next. All right, these high maintenance birds are really annoying me. There's a freaking chicken wire, and these aren't chickens. And I gotta go around. Jerks. New York is way too nice to birds. Just saying. Piping Plover. Sounds like a f***ing ska band.
Piping Plover. Oi, never heard of you until you moved me over. Joy, Darwin, he likes pigeons. They can coexist with anyone. You go and ruin the fun by laying eggs under the sun in the middle of the beach. My clad you get to keep. GPS just reroutes me. New York real estate ain't cheap. Social distance the whole beach. Take the long way to my Jeep. Repopulate species. Evolution says is weak. Piping Plover, get out of the way of me. Piping Plover, get out of the way of me. Piping Plover is a whack-ass bird. Whoever named it must have been some turd. Real estate holdings are beyond absurd. Wanna move his ass to the Amazon, cause it burns. Don't block depositors. Dodo didn't get expositors. Piping Plover is a dumb moniker, dead on my barometer.
Apparently me and my god-level sense of direction walked a little bit too far. Dasani. You can't have my clad. Maybe I have dollar bills. Oh look, they take credit card. Awesome. Powerade has been unlocked. All right, we're calling that a night, and we are getting up early, and the hustle continues. All is silent on the lake. No creature has stirred yet this morning. I tell you, what is stirring is this Anfibio. I can't quit it. You know, I found platinum with it. It's not the Equinox, but it's not a terrible detector. It's fully submersible. I like that. And nobody's ever had problems with that underwater. The Equinox, I'm a little bit nervous to get the full kit and submerge it. In that you can extend the 600 and get a separate set of headphones. You know, I just don't want to do that because there's so many reports of the box flooding. Abraham, just warning you, there's going to be a lot of meh today. It's a quarter and a BB that I have no clue how I kept in my beach scoop. Yeah, it's a quarter. Sweet, I think that's a coin from Pakistan, I'm guessing. I actually had a grandfather who could speak Arabic and read Arabic. Not me. I struggle with English. But one thing I can say very well is... That's a quarter. Meh. Nickel. Another nickel. It's a dimmy. This is the nicest thing I've ever said about the Anfibio. It works. Here's another dime. That's a quarter. Smirnov. Russian. Meh. That's a quarter. Lead. Meh. Well, would you look at this? Yes, I do need to get a new detector or get my one from Florida back. This is why. This is submersed right now. There's a reason why I wasn't... I did the ring recovery, okay, the other day. When this was submersed, I couldn't get signals. And it's because of the water and the box. So you need wired headphones. Okay. Oh boy. Yeah, that was the moment that I realized I spent 3 hours on a ring recovery the day before, and I probably didn't have to spend that much time. I switched to my Equinox. I got it in 5 minutes, but you know what? That wasn't the fault of the Anfibio, because I had the whole box submerged. And again, when the box is submerged, it loses the signal, the wireless signal between the headphones. So, you know, it was getting it. You saw just a second ago. It was reading this stuff underwater, no problem. But in terms of transmitting it to the headphones, oh no, it doesn't work. And it's the same problem with the Deus. It's not just the Deus. I bought the waterproof kit for that one. I'm sure there's something similar for the Anfibio. I mean, it's an amphibious device. But, man, that was a bit of a shocker. It's a penny, and I think that just sealed the deal. I'm going to stay where the box is not submersed. But what the hell? What's the point of having this submersible if you can't read the signal? That's so bizarre. Yeah, I'm going to stay where the box is not submersed, where I do get signals. And, you know, dig what I can today. And then go further out tomorrow, perhaps with a new detector. I'm going to think this over. I'm going to see if there's any workaround for this. Here he goes again, thinking about buying more detectors. But I'm not getting the signal if the box is submersed. All right, I'm going to put my beach scoop down for a minute. It's still in pretty shallow water. Yep, I see it. Now, watch this. I have the wireless thing on. You see the wireless thing right here? Watch what happens. As we submerge it, boom, no wireless thing. That's the problem, because I'm wearing these headphones, and what's the point of that? It's a quarter. It's a quarter. Yeah, so interesting aside, like I've been becoming a millionaire metal detecting, and I've put everything into the stock market. And there's a lot of thought that I have on this. One, the market is extremely high right now, and I feel that it is. I could be wrong, but I'd rather be in cash, or I would rather invest in something else. So my holdings are pretty much in cash right now in that account, because I just don't, I don't know, with COVID cases going up, I think that there will be a correction, you know, because it interferes with the economy. So long story short, I think I'm going to invest. Yeah, if you're new here, you're probably like, what's going on? Let me explain. So I have a series called Becoming a Millionaire Metal Detecting that I update on the last day of every month. And since January of 2019, I've kept tabs of my revenue with metal detecting. And it's grown. So for instance, last year I didn't have an affiliate option. I keep adding. And now I have a website that we're going to add to this next month. But we'll get to that a little bit later. So anyway, what I've been doing, last month I pulled $421, month before $620. And you know what? That's detector money right there. I've stated since the start of my channel that I want to create a metal detecting economy. And this is kind of what I meant. I think any business that plans to be great has a lot of reinvesting. I want to become the person that is knowledgeable on using all detectors. So if somebody is curious, okay, what's the difference between the Minelab Vanquish and the Nokta Simplex? I'd be able to talk on that. What's the difference between the AT Pro and the Safari and such? And, you know, it would lead to interesting discussions in videos, and that's what I want to do. And my website, which is very barren right now, is all about that. That's the next step with that. I'll reveal it soon. Zincone. Fishing thing. Oh man. We just unlocked a certain fast food restaurant.
Wendy.
Dimmy. And, you know, I thought it was silver first too, but look, it's copper side. Meh. That's a quarter. Penny. Nickel. Zincone. Dimmy. Ring in the scoop. Hold on. Oh, look at this. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. Engraving, I don't see. There we go, number 52. I don't see any engraving whatsoever, but I'm happy right now. So, doesn't really have too much weight. I would say that it's fake. So look at that, it's got a shiny rock. There we go. It rings up as a mid-tone, so that's a candidate. We'll might have to do some testing on it. I got the testing kit now. You know what? I still don't have a diamond tester, and that would tell us right away if the metal is real. I mean, we would care less about the metal if that diamond is real. I'm gonna count that as number 52. I have 51 in my possession, but I did that ring recovery where I pulled the ring, and I'm going to count that because there was a ring in my scoop. So that's 52. 48 to go. And I am happy to say that we are now at 53 because this week we did another ring recovery. So this was the ring that was recovered, and I didn't get a good picture on the live stream. So happy we were able to get this for you. So, yeah.
Yeah, terrific.
All right.
God's work, really.
Yay. If you want to see the moment that that one was pulled, I have a live stream on my channel that I am going to link to up here. 2 pennies in the scoop. Dimmy, nickel, nickel, dimmy, nickel, penny, freshly dropped nickel, sinker, quarter, fishing weight, penny, dimmy, fishy thingy. That's a quarter, nickel. See that little gremlin over there? He just threw my frickin' bag in the water. Nice job. Mommy couldn't help it. She's like pregnant and can't exactly chase after him. But come on, gremlin. Jeez. She was all upset. I told her I have 2 kids too, so I get it. But my pinpointer went in the water, my wallet went in the water, and my phone went in the water. Phone works so far. That's a quarter. Nickel. What in the world is this? I think it's for changing tires. Do you see this? Do you see how many coins are in my scoop? What? Hold on. Super fast forward. So we got 75, 80, 90, $1, $1.10. That's a record. What? Okay, let's see if there's more. Oh, there's more. Zinkin, penny. All right, I searched around. That seems to be it of the spill. Nickel. Sacagawea, we got a $1 coin. This has got to unlock something. Maybe a trip to the dollar store. I've been sparing you a lot of these, but meh. Thought I had a nickel, but this is the bottom of a shotgun shell. Nickel, nickel. Got another nickel. And you know what? This is actually a really good spot for repetitions for Daniel. So I'm going to stop digging right here. I'm going to come back tomorrow with Daniel. You little jerk. My metal detecting permit is in here. Oh my god, if my card doesn't work at Taco Bell because of him, I'm going to go back and put him in timeout. Mommy didn't put him in timeout. Mommy needed to put him in timeout, okay? Here's the thing. I got kids too. I said that to her. I know she was upset. But he went back and he did freaking the same thing. She's just like, oh, that's it, blah, blah, blah. No, my kids knew when I'm upset at them, okay? Didn't happen often. Didn't have to happen often. OMG. Then again, I teach, and I realize that the apple, you know, can fall very far from the tree. I realize that. I've seen that again and again. So I don't blame the mother. I wish she did a little bit more. I don't mean like beat down the kid. No, of course not. But what I mean is just like, okay, just don't say it to me that like, oh, I'm sorry, my kid put your bag in the water. Say it to him. Jeez. I'm sorry to hand you guys a soggy card full of pond water. Hi, can I get number 8 please with a cherry Pepsi.
Anything else?
That's it.
Any sauces?
No thank you.
Alright, you come next one, alright?
All right. Taco Bell has been secured. This is really, really annoying me to the point that my rant is not over yet. So, my metal detecting permit, we're drying it out in the sun. I'm gonna have to do the same with other documents. Hopefully we don't get a rainstorm. Yeah, I think we're gonna do a trip this afternoon. Well, one good thing about doing this is I finally get to clean the junk out of my wallet. This is a boarding pass from, oh, it's Gabby's. Boarding pass from when we went to Florida earlier this year. I don't need that anymore. It's storming. Storming! Beach push in. Beach push in. Yeah! Lightning. Everybody stay safe, but beach push in. Yeah! It's a camera.
Oh
Relax.
my god, get away from me, you monster. You're
a
a
camera.
monster. He's a monster.
Oh, sissy.
The boys are back in town. Yeah. The boys are back in town.
I have no idea why I agreed to go to this beach, probably because he said that there was a bunch of signals, like there's billions of rings probably.
We hope. That would be great.
I thought you said that there was signals.
That was the water place yesterday. You said you didn't want to go in the water.
Oh.
But we're going to see if we could find a place with a billion signals.
Okay.
But we're going to get breakfast first.
All right, me and the boy have decided that we're gonna go a little bit further out and maybe go to a brand new beach today. So this morning we decided we're gonna go to Robert Moses State Park and gonna go across the bridge. So what do you think of your nickname? I think it was Brooklyn Treasure Hunter or Metal Detecting Brooklyn, one of the two. Said, your nickname is, what is it, Danny?
Danny Deus.
Danny Deus.
And I like that nickname. I'd like to say thank you for making that nickname for me.
Yeah, I like it too. That's awesome. Metal Detecting NYC and Danny Deus in that house. He was also just saying that his goal is to get enough clad so that he could pay for a PlayStation subscription to play with his friends. We got it with the Switch. But it's a little extravagant, you know, having 2 subscriptions. But he's going to pay for himself. That's awesome.
Yeah, on the Nintendo Switch.
Yep. That's a quarter. Sinking! Yeah, so I've been trying to get it into Daniel's consciousness that you go to the wet for rings. I would say 80% of the rings, no man, 90%. Of the rings that I have found at the beach have been in the wet. And I'm going back to the car to get him the headphones because he can't hear the Deus. Could also be that he didn't get a signal with it yet, but I'm gonna get him the headphones. And now I have a vague recollection of leaving the headphones on the hook at home. Meh. So he's gonna have to do it without the headphones, or Danny Deus becomes Danny Nokta. You know what, bottom line, I know I'm doing a lot of running right now to get this stuff, but I'm happy to have him out here. I'll do this 100 times out of 100. Pulleth tabeth, as they said in ancient Rome. Yep. So Danny Deus is, he's borrowing the Nox. What's happening is the coil at the bottom is flopping, so I keep meaning to fix it, but I haven't quite gotten around to it, so let me work on that tonight. He gets a day with the Nox, so the more detectors that he gets to use, you know, the more, I don't know if it's worldview yet, because right now it's process, but let's see how he likes the Nox. All right, got a signal 32. And it's a piece of beach garbage. No, but that's good. He's got a good, it's a ring signal. It's a, what is it, 11, 12, 13, 14?
Yeah.
Yeah. Keep digging, boy.
I don't know how to set this.
So you see the arrows on this one? The arrows tell you how deep it is. The more arrows down, see it right over on that side? The more arrows down, the deeper that it is. Hope it's a ring, buddy. Oh, man. Yeah.
Imagine it was a flat.
He just said, imagine it's a platinum. Yep. Go get it, buddy. Go get it. Anything? Turn it off, turn it on again. Let's see if that helps. Turn it off. Turn it on. Yeah, this detector on a beach is ridiculous. It could go a foot, foot and a half down.
Wow.
Yeah, hold on to that. Keep digging right there. Make sure you have it pinpointed. Oh yeah, I gotta teach you pinpointing on that one. Pinpointing is the middle button.
This?
Nope, down, that one. Yep.
There we go. I need it. How do I turn it off? Pinpoint.
Push it again. It's on pinpoint.
Right here.
So swing over it first. That's a good signal, Daniel. Now press pinpoint. That's a good signal. Go get it. I'm really not doing this machine justice without the headphones. That was silly of me. I did find a deep signal with it a second ago that I didn't get on film. It ended up being a beach pole, you know, for a tent, but it was deep and you could barely hear it. So I'm using my hearing and I see what the Deus does. If it's deep, it's a very faint sound. If it's high or closer to the surface, it's a very loud sound. So I've decided I'm gonna get the Anfibio and my headphones. So over the past few days, I have gotten a new appreciation for this detector. Uh-oh. Yep, you wanna borrow my beach scoop? You got it, buddy.
And I'm not getting enough.
Yeah, you're not getting deep enough. Yeah, we'll have to fix that situation. We'll get you a better beach scoop today. Go get it, buddy. Oh, it's in here. You got it. Oh, I see it. It's this.
Wait, really? Wait, hold up. Push it to the side.
Yep. You dug that far down for this, but that's detecting.
Not that.
Well, where do you think the word
This
meh?
was worth 30 minutes of digging.
Sorry, buddy. Yeah.
I've been digging for that.
We'll hold on to this as a souvenir. So, oh, you taking a picture of it?
I just wanted to know how long it took.
Oh, I gotcha. I gotcha.
It took me like 30 minutes to dig.
Yep, that's it. It's all about recovery. Tell you what, I'm gonna get you a real beach scoop today. I lent the other one to Jonathan. I love the CKG scoop. But I lent it to Jonathan and he needs it. So what the hell? Plus I'm gonna get Gappy into the hobby. So we're gonna get a new scoop today. So he just got frustrated, wanted to go home, but I'm like, oh, hell no. So he's using both of my top tools right now. And I'm roughing it a little bit, but it's all good. Meh.
Full sadness.
Oh. No. Don't let that get you discouraged, because Angie
I know.
Yep,
I know.
we don't quit. You know that. Go get it, man. Go get it. I would suggest looking for a signal 28-29. That's a quarter. Keep swinging. That's what we do. All right, he's been digging bottle caps. So, yeah, we're gonna... he's got a class he's got to go to. Go get it. Yep, another bottle cap. Not meant to be today. He's still trying. Zinking for dad. You see, I'm good with that. I don't care if he gets a coin now. What I care about is that he does not quit after he just got bottle caps. You got to build that tenacity. Tenacity is something that you need in life. You can't just quit after something does not go your way.
Having that said, he's got to choose what he wants to be tenacious about. It doesn't have to be metal detecting, it's up to him. But I'm loving the tenacity that I'm seeing right here. He knows I don't leave a beach without a dollar. And it's part of that tenacity. You have to train your brain every day. You can't do it, it's forced if you do it on something that you don't love. He's going to have to decide, does he love metal detecting? And that's, you know, that's totally his call, and I'm good with it, whatever he decides. But I'm loving that he is going for it right now, just getting a coin. That's it. Tell him what you just told me.
I just keep on finding bottle caps.
Yep.
All sorts of them.
Yep.
I found like 2 Sprite, 3 Corona beer bottle caps, and maybe 7 Coca-Colas. I don't know.
Do you remember that scene in The Karate Kid where, you know, what you call it, Mr. Miyagi? Oh my God, I blanked on his name. Daniel-san wanted to learn karate, and Mr. Miyagi kept having him wash his cars. Do you remember that?
Yeah.
That's what you're learning right now. You're learning how to recover targets. And once you do that, you're going to get the good stuff. Now, beaches, here's the thing. We could come back tomorrow. There could be a big push-in event. This beach could be packed with stuff. So just because today you don't see stuff doesn't mean that tomorrow you don't. But I agree with you. This beach is pretty hunted and pretty, you know, not too much here right now. I'm at 27 cents right now. I know your arm is hurting right now. What do you want to do?
Head home.
Head home? All right, you earned that.
Yes, first of all, I have a haircut. Yes, I think it's good in my opinion.
He said that because guess who's been cutting his hair?
Okay, now back to where I was. I've been digging that hole for about like 20 or 30 minutes. I only kept on pulling bottle caps. It taught me how to recover things, like getting bottle caps, which I still feel pain on the inside. I still do, even when I sleep. I'm not joking. So
You have nightmares about bottle caps, huh?
Yes, I do, because I don't want to find them every day.
That's a detectorist right there.
Dude,
Yeah.
I never found anything today, except for a quarter.
No, 2 quarters.
No,
You found two quarters.
Yeah, which is 50 cents, so you really can't buy anything.
Yeah.
And I'm curious to give some thoughts about that.
Yeah, but what else does it? Does it teach you persistence, though?
Yeah. I
Do you
guess
see
so.
how you could need that in life?
Yeah.
Picture, God forbid, that you are stranded on an island, you know, or, you know, you need to get somewhere. You can't quit. You got to have that push. And, you know, detecting, it models that for you. It gives you the chance to say, all right, I'm going to be tenacious. I'm going to stick with it until I get what I want. Also gives you the opportunity to learn with it. So I think you did an amazing job, buddy. Pound that, sir.
Yeah.
Oh, we got to work on our handshakes, though. The things that are important to you in life, they somewhat define you. And one thing that's trivial to one person is so important to the next. But I think the deeper level of detecting and really going for success in life, you have to be fearless. You have to know that you're going to screw up before you get good at anything. And there are people who refuse to try because they don't want to look good, don't want to look bad. That's just stupidity there. That's one thing. And once you have that activity, that process that you love, you got to go all the way for it. I'm lucky because I found metal detecting. Daniel's got the chance right now to decide, is this something for him? And I'm going to do my best to support him with that. And if he decides that he doesn't want it, to live with his choice. And I'll be perfectly fine with that. I'm, of course, hopeful that he's like, yeah, metal detecting. And he sure seems to like it. We've been doing 2-a-days every day. So, you know, it's great. This is my most important part of the summer. All of the unlocking, all of the filling the silver box, you know, getting 100 rings, $1,000 in Glad. Guess what? That just took a back seat. This is awesome, and I can't wait to see how this evolves. Thanks for watching, everybody.